All right, so we're gonna put it on the truck. This is the jack. Right here, there's 2 torsion bars that go on the trailer. So the first thing is making sure that we secure the front of the hitch onto the ball. There's a light button here which turns the light on and off, and then a up and down power button. We're just gonna hold it and drop. This is locked, this is unlocked. So we're gonna pull it all the way back. We're gonna lower the trailer down onto the ball. It's just gonna sit down, and then we're gonna feel it's gonna push the back of the truck down. We're just holding the button. And when we see this foot right here come up off of the concrete block that it's sitting on, keeps going. Now we know that it's fully on the ground. Now we've already secured our hitch pin in here, and we've put the hitch in the truck. We're gonna lock the ball. And this is a good example here. The ball won't lock because the trailer hitch is too far back. So I'm gonna bump the truck up to release that. We took the pressure off, and that locks right down on there. The pin slides through like this, and then it's gonna latch. Now we know that we're secure on the truck. Turn that off. Now the next thing we're gonna do is put the torsion bars on the trailer. So we're gonna take the jack, and we're gonna put the jack down on the block, and it's gonna raise the back of the truck. As this lifts the truck up, this also lets us know that we're secure, because if this wasn't properly locked, the trailer would come off. This jack is just gonna lift. See the hitch lifting with it. This is our electrical source. This doesn't always have to be plugged in first, but the camper has been sitting here for a while, so the charging batteries, I'm sure, are dead. If the charging batteries are dead, the jack won't work. So I plugged it into the truck. If the truck was running, we would have more juice back here. Now that we're up, I'm gonna put the torsion bars on. We got a pin. There's one on each side. You pull the pin and the cotter pin. Set that on your bumper. I'm gonna pull the pin and the cotter pin on this side. Always put it back in the hole, that way you don't lose it. I'm gonna set it on the bumper. And our torsion bars, this section goes up into the square slot, and then that pin is gonna go back through that hole right there. We want the part that says 4-point sway control facing out, that way you know that you have the right bar for the right side. So I'm gonna put it in here, move it all the way up, and then I'm gonna pin it. Put the cotter pin in. I'm gonna release this. This safety pin goes down below. I'm gonna pull that out. Set it right there and put it in place. The reason that we jack the trailer up is if the trailer is down and you try and do that, these bars will you'll never be able to get enough pressure on it. When you lift it, it releases that tension. We're gonna lock that in place right there. Now our torsion bar on that side is in. I'm gonna jump over and we're gonna repeat. We got our hole at the front, we got our sticker on the outside. We slide in right there, put our pin through, put our cotter pin in, pull our safety pin. Now we're locked. Put our pin back down through the square hole. We're gonna drop it. I'm gonna go on the other side so it's easier to see. Now, we're gonna bring the jack all the way up. Just holding the button and it's just gonna go down and you can watch the pressure start to be transferred to the back of the truck. Gonna keep raising it up. You want to make sure you bring that foot as high as you can, because if you don't bring the foot high enough and you go over a dip in the road, it'll catch the foot and it'll break it off. You'll hear it make like a pop when it gets to the top, and as soon as you hear that noise like that, let off the button. Now we're gonna put our safety chains on. We want to come out and we want to cross the chain. So this chain's on this side. We want to cross the chains once. Put it on our trailer hitch. Safety chains are on. Now we need to put our emergency brake. This is the emergency brake lever. It's a wire that if the trailer did get disconnected from the truck, this pulls out and the brakes lock up on the trailer. So it's laying right here. I'm gonna bring that down and I'm going to connect it onto the truck. Now this is long and we don't want anything dragging the road. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this wire and the brake controller, or in the power wire together. We're gonna open this, set them right there, and make sure that's locked. And now our wires are secure and they're not gonna go anywhere. Simple. We'll put the block in the truck, remove the wheel chocks from the tires, and you're ready to pull the camper.